and welcome to Crack Defense Exam. This is the fourth and last part of our series FK2 2019 previous year question papers. I hope you all like my previous three series and get more information about how to tackle the GK questions in the exam. So without doing any delay, let's start today's videos. Our first question is Cabinet mission. Cabinet mission. Why cabinet mission is came? So in 1946, the cabinet mission came to India aimed to discuss the transfer of powers from the British government to the Indian leadership with the aim of preserving India's unity and granting its independence. And the cabinet mission was headed by Lord Penthick Lawrence, who is the Secretary of State for India, Sir Stafford Cripps, who is the President of the Board of Trade, and A.V. Alexander, First Lord of Admiralty. Okay, so remember the point that the cabinet mission was came in 1946 in India to transfer power from the British government to India to granting its independence. Come on to question number second. Latitude and longitude are perpendicular to each other. Here you can see the latitudes, okay, and the major latitude is equator, and the degree starts from equator towards the north as well as towards the south. 0, 15, 30, 16, 19. Three major latitudes are Tropic of Cancer, Equator, and Tropic of Capricorn. Now here is the longitude, that is prime meridian, or also known as GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time. It divides in a degree 0, 15 on the basis of time. Okay. Question number third. Political guru of Mahatma Gandhi. Who is the political guru of Mahatma Gandhi? And he is the Gopal Krishna Gokhale. It is a book written by Govind Talwalkar, and in his book he wrote about the Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Gandhi's political guru. Let's talk some information about Mahatma Gandhi, who is also known as Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, and he was an Indian lawyer, anti-colonial nationalist, and political ethicist. And he employed non-violent resistance to lead the successful campaign for India's independence from British rule, and in turn inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. Okay, and he was born in Porbandar, Gujarat, and also known as the father of nation. Okay, let's talk something about Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Gopal Krishna Gokhale was an Indian liberal political leader and a social reformer during the Indian independence movement. Gokhale was a senior leader of the Indian National Congress and the founder of Servants of the Indian Society. So make sure to remember this point. Who is the founder of Servants of Indian Society? And he is Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and his nickname is also very popular, that is Professor to Order. Okay, he is also known as Professor to Order. Sometimes it may also ask who is called as Professor to Order. So here is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Let's come to our next slide. Who wrote Arthashastra? Arthashastra was written by Kautilya. Here you can see the pic of Kautilya's Arthashastra. And Arthashastra is an ancient Indian Sanskrit treatise on statecraft, economic policy, and military strategy. Okay, Kautilya, who is also known as Vishnugupta and Chanakya, is traditionally credited as the author of the text. Okay, and the Kautilya was a scholar at Takshila, the teacher and guardian of Emperor Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, come on to our next question. Who is the founder of Mughal Empire? And he is Babur. Here you can see the pic of Babur. Babur, who is born as Zahir Uddin Muhammad, and he was the founder of Mughal Empire and the first emperor of the Mughal dynasty in the Indian subcontinent. Okay, and he was a descendant of Timur and Genghis Khan through his father and mother respectively. Okay, he died in Agra and born in Uzbekistan. Okay, as you say that there is a Bagh Babur in Kabul, Afghanistan. Okay, so he is the founder of Mughal Empire. Let's come to our next question. Who is the father of geometry? As you all know that geometry is one of the oldest branches of mathematics, and it is concerned with the properties of space that are related with distance, shape, size and relative position of figures. And there are some popular formulas for geometry like Pythagoras theorem, a square plus b square equals to c square, perimeter a plus b plus c, or perimeter, area, circumference, volume. So these are the basic formulas for geometry. Okay, and here's the Euclid 325 to 265 BCE. Okay, and here you can see the pic of Euclid, and written here is Euclid and his 3D world because he is interested in 3D. Come on to our next slide. That is the Khilafat movement. As you also know, I have already discussed the Khilafat movement in my previous video, but still I can also discuss here. Khilafat movement was merged with which movement? As we all know that when Khilafat movement was started and its purpose was to pressure the British government to preserve the authority of the Ottoman Sultan as a Khalifa of Islam following the breakup of Ottoman Empire at the end of war. After some time it stopped because it started from it ran from 1919 to 1924, and lately it merged with non-cooperation movement. Here you can see the picture. Startingly it was started as Khilafat movement, but it got stopped in 1924, and lately it merged with non-cooperation movement. Okay, and the non-cooperation movement was launched on 5th of September 1920 by Mahatma Gandhi with the aim of self-governance and obtaining full independence, because Mahatma Gandhi wanted Poon Swaraj as the Indian National Congress withdrew its support to British reforms following the Rowlatt Act of 21st of March 1919 and the Jallianwala Bagh massacre of 30th April 1919. And as you because Gandhiji started non-cooperation movement as he wanted a Poon Swaraj, and he withdraws all his support because he was not happy with the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay, I know now you can get all the information about Khilafat and non-cooperation movements. Okay, come on to our next question. Who is the founder of INC? As you all know, INC, Indian National Congress. Okay, it is a political party in India with its widespread root, and it was founded in 1885, and it was the first modern nationalist movement to emerge in the British Empire in Asia and Africa. And right now its headquarters is in 24 Akbar Road, New Delhi. Okay, and its newspaper it's also come, and the name of that newspaper is Congress Sandesh, or its alliance. Nowadays its alliance is with UPA. Its alliance is called as UPA, that is the United Progressive Alliance. Okay, and there are so many wings like National Students Union of India, which is also known as NSUI, Indian Youth Congress, Indian National Trade Congress, Mahila Congress. Okay, nowadays there are so many wings. Okay, and present in a present scenario, its leadership is basically run by Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, but it was founded by A.O. Hume. Okay, it was founded by majorly three persons. That is the A.O. Hume, who is also known as Alon Octavian Hume. The second one is Dadabhai Naoroji, and the third one is Dinshaw Edulji Wacha. Okay, but in your options, the major option is A.O. Hume. That's why your answer is A.O. Hume. Okay, and he was CBICS, a British member of the Imperial Civil Services, and a political reformer, ornithologist and botanist. Okay, and he worked in British India. Okay, come on to our next question. Who invented electricity? Electricity was invented by Benjamin Franklin. As you all know, that not only electricity, Benjamin Franklin also invented so many things. Like he invented lighting rod, he invented Franklin stove, he invented bio bifocal glasses and the flexible urinary catheter. Okay, and he was one of the founding fathers of the United States. Not only his inventor, he was also a leading writer, printer, political philosopher, politician, Freemason, postmaster, scientist, humorist, civic activist, statesman, and what's not. So he is a very brilliant personality, and you can see here the pic of invention of electricity. Okay, I hope you all remember this information. Okay, come on to our next slide. Question number 12. Veda in medicine, and the Veda which is related to medicine is Atharvaveda, and Atharvaveda is also known as knowledge storehouse of Atharvans. Okay, the procedure for everyday life. Okay, how to live everyday's life. The procedure is mentioned in Atharvaveda, and it is the fourth Veda. Okay, there are four Veda: Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Atharvaveda, and Samveda, and out of four, one is Atharvaveda. Now, come on to question number 11. Very important question. That is, Duckworth is related to which sport? As you all know, you always heard a term that is Duckworth-Lewis Stern method. Okay, those who are fans of cricket, who follow cricket by heartedly, they very well known that when the rain affects the match, okay, when the rain affects the cricket match, then there is a method which is used, that is a DLS method or Duckworth-Lewis Stern method. Okay, this method was devised by two English statisticians. Okay, the one was Frank Duckworth and the second one was Tony Lewis. Okay, and in this, actually there are some controversy about this method also. Some people think that this method is not unfair because as this method was used to modify the target, hence the target set by the first team will be reduced if the rain affect the cricket match, and if the rain affect the team batting first, then the largest will be increased, sorry, then the target will be increased, which means this team will have to chase more runs. So this method was very controversial method because some people think that it is very unfair. Okay, come on to our next question. Width of stem. As you can see here the pic, the width of stem is 9 inches. Okay, and the height of stem is 28 inches. Okay, come on to our next slide. How many total medals Michael Phelps won in Olympics? As you all know, Michael Phelps was retired in 2016, and before his retirement, he won total 28 medals in the Olympics, in which 23 were gold, 3 were silver, and 2 were bronze medals. So here is the pic of Michael Phelps. He was born in Maryland, United States, and he is an American former competitive swimmer and the most successful and most decorated Olympian of all time with a total of 28 medals. Okay. Now, come on to our second question, come on to our 14th question, which is also related to a cricket one-day trophy. As you also know that one-day trophy is also known as Vijay Hazare Trophy or Vijay Hazare Trophy, also known as Ranji One-Day Trophy, and it was started in 2002. Here you can see the pic. Okay, as a limited overs cricket domestic competition and involving state teams. As you always heard about the matches in the news that Rajasthan defeated Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so in this match, state teams compete with each other. Okay, and it is named after the famous Indian cricketer Vijay Hazare. Okay, it was named by Vijay Hazare, and he was an Indian cricketer and he captained India in 14 matches between 1951 to 53. Okay. So come on to our next question, that is the question number 15. What percentage of the mass of the solar system is the sun? This is the solar system. The Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, okay, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Here is the asteroid belt, okay, asteroid belt is between which two planets? Please do mention in the comment section. Very easy question. So about 99.8% mass of solar system is of sun. Okay, come on to our next slide. Brown domes in modern building due to carbon dioxide. As you can see that nowadays the modern buildings had shaded this black portion. This black portion is due to carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. So here is the pic. Question number 17. Which line divides northern and southern hemisphere as well as parallel to both hemisphere? Okay, so this is the northern hemisphere, this is the southern hemisphere, and this is the equator. Okay, which is also known as the latitude, and it is parallel to latitude. Okay, and the Greenwich, it is also known as prime meridian, divide the earth into east and west. Okay, come on to our next question. Mountain range passes through Pakistan, Jammu, Ladakh, and China. Name the date that mountain range which passes through Pakistan, India, and China, and its name is Karakoram. Okay, and the K2 is the highest point in Karakoram range. Okay, and it's spanning the borders of China, India, and Pakistan, and there are so many passes which passes through range. That is the Karakoram Pass, Kunjre Pass, Hismar Pass, Mustaq Pass, Mintaka Pass. So there are so many passes which passes through Karakoram range. Come on to our next question. Question number 19. Headquarter of WHO, the most popular organization in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. That is the World Health Organization, and its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland, and its parent organization is United Nations Economic and Social Council. Okay, and it was founded in 7th of April 1948. Okay, and it was responsible for international public health. Okay, and who is his head? It is Tedros Adhanom. Okay, and Soumya Swaminathan, who is an Indian girl. Okay, come on to our next question. Who is the author of A Suitable Boy? Here is the pic, and its author name is Vikram Seth, and he is an Indian novelist and poet, and he has written several novels and poetry books, and he has received several awards such as Padam Shri Sahitya Academy Award and Pravasi Bharata Samman. Okay, so here A Suitable Boy was written by Vikram Seth. Come on to our next question. Ellora Temple built by. Here's the Ellora Temple in Maharashtra. The Kailash or Kailashnath Temple, okay, is the largest temple of rock-cut Indian temple at the Ellora Caves in Maharashtra, and it was built by Krishna first. That is the Rashtrakuta. Okay, and Krishna first, who is the uncle of Dandi Durga, and took charge from the growing Rashtrakuta Empire by defeating the last Badami Chalukya ruler Kirtivarman II in 757, and this is known from the copper plate grant of Emperor Govind III of 807. Okay, so when we will discuss about the history topics, then I will teach you about the history of Ellora Temple and Rashtrakuta dynasty. Okay, come on to our next question. Question number 22. River started from Mansarovar and is the Indus River system. As you can see, there are the two lakes, Mansarovar Lake in the Tibet Autonomous Region. Okay, don't confuse. Kailash is a mountain range, whereas Mansarovar is a lake which is also known as Kailash Mansarovar, and the devotees of Lord Shiva came here. Okay, come on to question number 13. Brown cloud atmosphere, that is the NO2, which is also known as nitrogen dioxide, and it is a very highly reactive gas known as oxides of nitrogen or nitrogen oxide. Okay, come on to our last question of today, that is the non-ferrous element, and the non-ferrous element is copper. Okay, come on to our next question. The rejected Muslim League demand of Pakistan. Who rejected the Muslim League demand of Pakistan? And it is the cabinet mission who rejected the Muslim League demand of Pakistan. I have already discussed about cabinet mission in my previous questions. Okay, question number 26. Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, who is also the founder of Tughlaq dynasty, and his nickname is Ghazi Malik. And here you can see the pic of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq tomb in New Delhi. Okay, so guys, This is the last part of FK2 2019 previous year question paper. We have completed all the GK question which has been asked in FK2 2019 previous year question. Okay, so I hope you learned a lot. You get to more about how which type of questions came. Okay, so that's it for these videos. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Never give up.